Welcome to Tech and Moonbase Lappträsk. This room is the greenhouse, and the reason this room is the greenhouse is that it's a big spacious room. You can fit some plants in here, big plants. We're not gonna just grow salad. I want bananas. I want to grow bananas in this room. Bananas tend to be, there are different species, but the normal ones, they become 4 to 6 meters, and even this room is not 4 to 6 meters. But the room above is cold and has insulation on the floor right now, but once we get the greenhouse growing and we want to have the banana tree be 6 meters tall, we can take away the ceiling in here and use the room above as part of the greenhouse. So we can have as big banana trees as we want, really. The difference between a greenhouse on Earth and a greenhouse on the moon is, well, I don't think there is much difference in the greenhouse. How it's supplied with air and how things are recycled outside, it might differ. We don't believe that plants have much effect of gravity, so that's probably not a big issue. There are some effects. Plants notice gravity, but I think that's completely manageable in a greenhouse for utilitarian use. And utilitarian, that's the main difference actually, because a greenhouse on the moon, you won't afford to have too much purely decorative plants. You will want everything you grow essentially to be edible, because there are two main reasons for a greenhouse on the moon, and that's to grow food and to recycle air, converting the carbon dioxide that humans and possibly other animals breathe out into oxygen and recycle that back into the system. There's also a third reason actually. The greenhouse can probably be used as a kind of a cleaning center. It's not just recycling carbon dioxide to oxygen, it's actually cleaning the air. Plants are very good at that. It can also be cleaning the water by pouring it into the fish tank, and then the fish will, we will feed them something as well, plant stuff mainly. Which they will then eat, and then they will convert that to things that bacteria can convert into things that plants can use. But then plants convert it to plants that fish and us, humans, can use. So that's the reason for a greenhouse. And the difference is, the next step here in Lappträsk is to start growing plants. We will need to have a watering system, and I'm mainly thinking hydroponics for that, so completely a water nutrient solution to get control over how much nutrients there are in the plants that are fed to the plants and how much are absorbed by the plants and so on, to keep track of what happens, because that's one thing that you want to do on the Moonbase. I also want an aquarium, as I said, hydroponics, to keep it into a loop. And it's a big aquarium. I want to grow edible fish, so that is part of the food supply. I don't actually expect, although this is one of the bigger rooms, I don't actually expect this to produce anywhere near the amount of food that's necessary to keep even this fraction of a Moonbase. Because size-wise, I believe that the greenhouse facilities will take up a lot of space in the Moonbase. And I think that's that. Share, subscribe, like. That will help this grow into more than a lemon tree. Thank you.